Has heard of someone being approached by a man coming up to drivers in parked cars and offering to fix the dents in those cars on the spot. Then he does a whole lot of damage to them and demands money for it. But when the alleged con man started hitting people up in the drive-thru line at this Taco Bell on South Grand, one of the customers he approached took his picture.
You see this little thing right here? That's all it was.
Yeah. Mary Samuelson was sitting in her car at Ruler Foods on South Grand when a man approached and insisted on giving her an estimate to fix a small dent at the back of her Toyota. She says she politely told him no thanks and thought that would be the end of it. It turned out to be just the beginning.
And I see him bend down, and I hear this loud bang, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I jumped out of my car, and before I could stop him, he had a screwdriver in his hand and a hammer, and he actually put 2 holes in my car and knocked the paint off, and then he smeared this crud all over it, and you can see some of it still over there. I said, you know, what do you think you're doing? I fixed this. I said, you knocked a hole in my car. He said, well, I had to release the pressure. And I said, give me a break.
And she says that's when he said, give me $95 for the work. She refused to pay, and he left. Similar tales have been told on at least 2 South City neighborhood web pages for the past several months, including one seen by Julian Cussman. So when he noticed a man giving a similar spiel to drive-thru customers at the Taco Bell on South Grand, Julian took the man's picture.
He would just said, point at their car and say, hey, I can take those dents out for you real quick, and he kind of pointed to his bag that he had with him, like he maybe had some tools or some way to actually do it.
How sure are you the man in the picture is the same man?
100%.
No question about it.
No question.
It has been just over 1 month since Mary Samuelson had her encounter with Mr. Fix-It, but she still has not had the damage fixed, nor has she tried to remove the mystery glue on her car. Not because it could be evidence, but because it's a reminder.
So every time I look at that, it reminds me not to be nice all the time.
So far, the only police report on file about these incidents is the one filed by Mary, and because the man is not officially a suspect, we have blurred the face on those pictures, but there are unblurred versions of it floating around on social media. In South St. Louis, Paul Shankman, Fox 2 News.
A proposed bill in the Missouri legislature aimed at